it all depends what his missus wants.
Yeah.
God, I think his missus talks in that
She
relationship.
runs the show,
yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't turn down Real Madrid for Bayern Munich. But quality player, you know, he's like, sometimes when that ball's at his feet, it reminds me a little bit like Messi. He just sticks to his foot, you know.
Incredible control.
And he works back for his team, which is good.
True.
Yeah, so I think Carragher was out the order calling him selfish. He turned up my 40th. I didn't know, I was in my hometown village. And someone said, Mike Tyson just turned up, and it was in 40th, so I had to cancel it. I thought, I can't do that, because I know I'll end up back in rehab.
Right, we're in the beautiful city of Bath with Paul Gazza Gascoigne for the third time we've had a catch up now. So
good, yeah.
I've been honoured 3 times to chat to a legend like you, which is most people don't get that opportunity once. So I'm very grateful,
I know. I normally pay for it, not so you're right. Now it's Christmas coming up. Katie, my manager, honestly, what you know I went and done, I went and bought a cooking book for Christmas, and she opened it up and she went, "Oh God, Gazza." I said, "What?" She went, "I'm stuck on the first page." I said, "What did it say?" She went, "Start with a clean pan." She's fucked. She couldn't do it. She went, "All right."
Right, start again.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you looking forward to Christmas though?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've had plenty of good Christmases, and I've just got to make sure I behave this year.
Yeah.
I've seen the family. Seen Katie, so I've got a couple of more jobs on, and then just chill out, you know.
Yeah, take it easy.
I had that operation where they put 10-inch stents YMS down my stomach so I could eat a bit better, so that's okay.
Yeah, on the turkey. And
it's a shame the weather was better. I would have probably went fishing. I know sometimes sometimes I go fly fishing on Christmas Day.
It's not bad weather, to be fair. It's just a bit cold, isn't it?
It's
cold.
The
fish don't come up, do they?
No, sometimes in the evening.
Do they hibernate in the winter?
Yes, not the trout.
Not the trout.
Yeah, I've got ways of catching them, I think.
Okay.
But I suppose it'll be a nice Christmas once I've got everything out of the way, you know. But I'm looking forward to it, you know.
Good stuff. Lots of football on over Christmas, obviously.
Yeah, I know. God almighty.
If you're trying to catch up on Boxing Day, they have Christmas Eve games now as well.
Yeah, exactly. Christmas Eve, Boxing Day,
Christmas Day,
New Year's. Yeah, so
New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
I wonder what's happened to Pep Guardiola. That's made me laugh. That.
So we start with him.
Yeah.
I mean, because he signed his new contract, didn't he? And And now they've lost 5 in a row, and then drawn.
It's all the same, but he'd pull it around. He's got the players. If he wanted to buy players, he'd just buy them. Yeah. But the scratch on his nose, and I didn't know what it was. Maybe he's just like, I don't know what he's done.
He said he'd done it with his fingernail, didn't he?
But but it goes right up. Yeah. He's got some fin in him. So what'll happen is, it'll eventually come out what's happening in the dressing room or such. Because I've watched that on Netflix about Man City when they won the treble. Yeah. And he's such a nice bloke. Yeah. He's like having a go at them. Then he goes down on his honkers and starts like nearly crying, saying, "I love you all. I love you all." It's like, wow. And to think like where I am in my life now and where he is, I played against him. It's like, wow. Yeah. You know, but good on him, you know. All the clubs he's managed, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man City, you know, he's had money to spend. He's working with great, unbelievable players, you know.
He's talking about a squad rebuild now, isn't he?
I know.
They're going to splash the cash. Remember when Fergie booted the boot at David Beckham in the face? You think something like that might have happened?
Might have done, yeah. Because I went to see Fergie. I was brave enough to go and see him after not signing for him, but his hairdryer is actually in his office. Unbelievable. Every time I see him, I was at a Manchester United game two years ago or something, and I'm just standing with Katie, and a guy come up, and I went, "Yeah, you all right?" He went, "Yeah, Fergie wants to see you in his office." I went, "Oh God, yeah, we'll go." And honestly, I was nervous, and I went in to see him, and honestly, just looking at him, the hairs on my back neck stood up, you know, I thought, what a man this is, and he went, "You still should have fucking signed for me." I went, "I know, I'm sorry. Can I go now?" "No, I haven't finished yet."
Yeah, wow. Sit down.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now that obviously the Premier League is 12 games in, isn't it? Liverpool are looking like they might be running away with it if they beat Man City tomorrow.
I did watch the highlights against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I mean, they made Real Madrid an average team, you know.
They did.
They're playing unbelievable, the top of the league. This will be a big game, I think, the weekend with Man City they're playing.
Yeah, Man City.
So that's going to be a big game, you know. You always say, like, whoever wins, that's going to win the league, but we'll see. But Liverpool just seem unstoppable. And that manager, well done, you know, to follow Klopp.
Yeah.
Because Klopp did really well with Liverpool, but to follow it, and he's off to an unbelievable start,
Incredible start. 8 wins in 10 games
yeah,
in the Premier League and beating Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Do you think he can take Liverpool to even higher heights than
I
Klopp
think
did?
he could, It's like, it's one of them though, you've got to have money if you want to really do really well in this Premiership.
Yeah.
Because money is talking.
Yeah.
It used to be the players, but like I've said before, you get some players on 300-400 grand a week, they can't even trap a fucking bag of cement.
Mental.
Crap, and it's like, wow, I wish I played against him.
Yeah.
But, but like I said, this is the opportunity, Liverpool, for one to win the league, got every opportunity this season. Especially with Man City,
Yeah.
It's hard to pull yourself out, you got beat 5 times in a row, obviously the confidence level, or something's going on in the camp, people are not happy.
They've got injuries as well, Rodri out for the season, that's
so they've got injuries as well, so it's a case of really just pulling together and just get a few games on the run, winning games.
What about Arsenal? Do you think Arsenal got a chance?
Yeah, definitely. I'm so proud of him, even though I played for Tottenham or Arteta.
Yeah.
So proud of him. It's unbelievable because when I always thought it was a bad idea for Frank Lampard to become manager of Chelsea after just playing for them. Like he's like managing players he just played with.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
Same age as well.
And I felt sorry because I like Frank. He's a great guy, great player.
Yeah.
But for the Arteta, the way he's turned that team around, because they weren't going to go anywhere. They nearly won it last season. But yeah, he's got them playing great football and he's got some quality players. And I'm proud of him, Arteta.
You see, Frank Lampard got the Coventry job.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. I would start laughing. I said, he must be desperate for a job.
Yeah.
Years ago, when I fucked in playing, it was a manager's job. I got asked to see if they wanted to interview me, manager of York. And I said, York, I didn't live far from there because I'm from Newcastle. And I said, I'll think about it. He said, well, I need to know because there was 80 managers wanting that job.
Really?
80? I went, wow, I just left it.
Yeah.
I went, nah, just leave it, mate. I'm not interested.
Yeah. Fair enough. Should we switch tack for a minute to talk about... I think we talked about Gary Lineker the other day, didn't we? But I've got another question here now that I think Shearer said he doesn't want the job. Who do you think will take this job? Have you got any new
I heard Gareth Southgate was going to be take over match of the day, and then Pep Guardiola was going to go to be the England manager.
Yeah, but
that's obviously up to Swanee.
Unless he's going to wait.
I don't know who's going to take it over because Lineker's been. He was crafty, Lineker, because I found out when he was at Tottenham with us, he used to go at twice a week at 10 o'clock at night to go and learn the autocube. But he's done it unbelievably. He does a golf company, he does sports personality.
So he's already planning to do this before he'd finish playing football.
Yeah. So he had it well planned, so good on him. But I really thought it. I think he's got the personality, and he's nuts like me, Ian Wright.
Oh, Ian Wright, great shout.
I think Ian Wright may take that job.
I would love
because he loves a bit of money.
Sorry,
Shearer. No, Ian Wright.
Ian Wright.
He's got the personality, his knowledge. He's impressed us that Mikel, I call him Miguel. But Mikel, he's impressed with his knowledge.
Yeah.
So there's quite a couple of good reporters, whatever they're called, like Lineker and that. So I thought it was definitely going to be Alan Shearer, but probably he's just happy what he.
You went on Gary Lineker's podcast apparently the other week. Yeah. The Rest is Football. Did you enjoy it? And do you think Gary makes a better podcaster than MOTD host?
I think he's good on both, but no, Katie, when you got to do podcasts, I went, no, I'm not. I don't want to do podcasts. I'm not doing podcasts. I can't be bothered. She went, just get it over with. So I went in the room in Katie's house, and it was them three, Shearer, Lineker, and Miguel. I went, oh yeah, come on,
so
I'll do it now.
Tell you who it was going to be as a surprise.
And I started just telling some of the stuff I say on stage. Miguel fell off his chair 3 times. And then afterwards, I'm just laughing. I went, oh no, what the hell have I fucking said on podcast? But it was all right. I got some good reviews, so that's all right.
I haven't watched it. Is it out though? It's come out?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Wherever I go on the street now, everyone's, come on, that was funny about Lineker, what you did with Lineker, Tottenham. But he does well on his podcast as well. So, he's not as if he needs money anyway.
True.
So, I think a good one. I think it could be Ian Wright,
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's leave that there. Talk about England for a minute. Wayne Rooney recently said that Phil Foden is the best player we've got. But then we've got Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Bukayo Saka, Cole Palmer. Who do you think is England's best player at the moment?
I really like Grealish. Only the fact that when he, if he lost the ball a couple of times, he still wants the ball. He doesn't go hiding.
Doesn't hide.
But I watched Foden not long ago. Fucking hell, he was shit hot. He was unbelievable. What a player, you know. And that last England game when they went 7-1, I couldn't resist it. I just went, Gareth, you'll go in the dressing room. We went, yeah, go on, Gaz. I just went in and went, well done, lads. Foden, give us a shirt.
Oh, yeah.
He signed it for Katie's son.
That's nice.
But the last few games, you know, is unbelievable. And, you know, he's at Man City. The players have got at Man City, and sometimes they rely on Foden to produce. That's true. And it's not good on him, like, you know, because he's such a young kid as well. He's only young, and he's got kids as well. But you know, but England, the manager with England, you know, it's surprising with Causley not wanting the job, but I can see why.
A lot of pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know, and he's still young, but yeah, I mean, you've got Rashford, you've got Foden, you've got Grealish, you've got Billiam.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got a great strong squad, like, you know, but Foden, you know, they always say people with left foot who are footballers are going to be brilliant.
They will look better, don't they? Look a bit more
stylish.
You got Bukayo Saka as well, left foot.
Saka, and then you got Foden, you know.
Yeah, both brilliant.
Yeah, he's quality Foden. I like him, and he's got a good engine on him, you know.
Yeah, he needs to kind of get Man City back to their best.
Yeah, I know.
If he gets back into gear, then Man City could be a danger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We'll see. What about Everton? Are you still following Everton's fortunes?
I just did a venue up there in Liverpool, and a few Everton fans come up and say, because I know Everton, but I had enough for football. But then when I went there, I was still getting a man of matches at 35. Remember when I scored? I hadn't scored for ages. It was a Bolton away. Sorry, it's just
I think I've seen that goal recently, actually.
And I scored. And I was so excited. I ran behind the goal and gave it yes to the fans, and I realised it was the Bolton fans. I went, oh. I was like, fuck off.
Oh no! And
I went back the other way and I waved to the Everton fans. So because I hadn't scored, but yeah, I enjoyed it, Everton. You know.
Yeah.
I did manage to play in a couple of derbies. Steven Gerrard obviously scored in both. One of his goals was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I think it was bless him. I gave him an elbow. He had a black eye, and I was embarrassed because he's such a nice guy. And he put in his book, he went, after the game, and had a black eye, Gazza elbowed us, and he thought, bollocks to that, I'm going out. He was telling everyone, Gazza give us this, Gazza. So when I seen him, I went, don't say that, man, I didn't mean it.
Oh, nice.
But I had good times with them.
Well, it's the final season at Goodison Park now, isn't it, before they move to the new stadium?
Yeah.
What are your best memories of playing at Goodison Park? Can you remember any specific?
I remember I turned it on in the cup game, but we didn't play a big team. It was a third division team, which I battered them.
Yeah.
I mean, my memories, because I used to go at 8 o'clock. I loved head tennis. And I used to go in, like, we had to be in for training for 10. I used to go in for like 8:30, because I used to challenge the ground staff. At head tennis with their wellies on now. They used to beat us, so it was fucking driving me nuts. And then sometimes I get wound up. That wound up, I wouldn't play them, but yeah, I played them beforehand. So the staff are unbelievable.
Yeah.
I really got on well with them. They were brilliant. They treated you. You know, I treated them one of me, like, you know. But yeah, I had some great times there.
What do you think about the new stadium? Do you think that can be a new dawn for Everton?
I think so. A new start, fresh start. You know, give them some money, start spending some money. And, you know, a fresh start helps a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
I think the only one that I was worried with is when West Ham got that new big stadium.
Yeah.
And them players are used to playing in a little stadium where, you know, crowd on top, all of a sudden, like, wow, you go from that. It's like Bournemouth, how they do well, because they're Bournemouth ground. Yeah. Them players, like, 1 minute are there, and the next minute, are like playing at Old Trafford or the Etihad.
Yeah.
Or like Tottenham's ground, and then back to Bournemouth. So how they adjust.
Yeah, weird one.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What about Jared Branthwaite? Obviously a big talent, centre back for Everton.
Yeah.
Great player for the future.
Yeah, definitely good player. You know, he's strong. He knows, you know, with the ball, he uses the ball well.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah, he's going to be a good quality. But see, the thing is, what the problem is, if Everton got money, if someone comes in and offers him 100 million, Everton are not going to turn it down.
No, I think Man United tried to sign him, but they didn't offer that much, did they?
No.
They were offering like 60, I think.
It will eventually go up to 81.
Yeah,
you know,
he's a brilliant player, isn't he?
Yeah, different classes. So that's a problem these teams have, you know, with quality players, keeping hold of them, because you've got no chance. There's money going on. And if a player's got a year left and someone's offering them 30 grand a week and someone's offering them 250 a week, you're going for the 250.
Easy, yeah, be on his bike. Last time we spoke about Mo Salah a bit, you said you thought he was a bit off the boil, but maybe he heard what you said, because since then he's been banging goals in, hasn't he?
You know what, I swear down, I've watched Liverpool twice, Right, it was only till the last game, but 2 times in the highlights, watching that, I went, oh, he must be a new kid, him. Just different. I forgot he got his hair cut. And the bonnet.
Yeah, he got the transplant, didn't he? Got the hair transplant.
Yeah, so, in the last few games, he's been, that goal he scored, wow. On the half volley, when the keeper was coming out, I did one similar against Celtic. A great, now he's turned it on again, you know. So he probably wants to rise.
Yeah,
that's what he's after.
But that's it, his contract's up at the end of the season, isn't it? And Jamie Carragher had a go at him, called him selfish for not signing a new contract, but Salah says he hasn't been offered one. So do you think Carragher's jealous, or is he...
Yeah, probably. I mean, if people like that, I wouldn't even respond. If I was Salah, I wouldn't even bother responding to what Jamie said, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, it's Salah. There's a lot of people... I mean, look at PSG, unbelievable team, and then you've got like Messi leaving to go to America. You got the other one, the other top-class player went to Saudi.
That's it. Money talks, isn't it? Money does talk.
Exactly. When a player comes to the end of his career, but you know, Salah, quality police, now he's turned it on again, so
yeah, he really
whatever
is.
I said, make
really
it work for him.
The new hair's doing it for him.
Yeah, but quality player, you know, he's like, sometimes when that ball's at his feet, it reminds me a little bit like Messi, he just sticks to his foot, you know.
Incredible control.
And he works back for his team, which is good.
True.
Yeah, so I think Carragher was out of order calling him selfish.
Yeah. What about, hypothetically then, if Salah does leave Liverpool at the end of the season, do you think they might go and try and get Marcus Rashford? Because that would be a big one.
Yeah, it would be a big move for him as well, from Man United to Liverpool.
Yeah, but do you think the fans would be...
Peter Beattie did that one when he left Liverpool for Everton.
Yeah, that's true.
But Peter's all right. Peter's a great player. But yeah, you know, then I think, you know, Rashford, Salah, if they sell him and he leaves, they're going to need 2 players to replace him. That's the difficulty. That's the difficulty you've got, you know.
So Rashford plus one other.
Yeah, you've got to have another.
Yeah, it's true. What about now that Man United got rid of Erik ten Hag? Didn't they finally? Sacked him?
Well, I mean, he did well hanging in. But you know, honestly, if I was a good manager, the last fucking jobs I want is follow Alex Ferguson. No way. Follow Jose Mourinho, Chelsea. No way. No. And like for me, like. That guy, Klopp, obviously Klopp did really well. So, you know, for him to take over and what he's achieved so far is amazing, you know.
Yeah, really good stuff. Really, they made Real Madrid look a bit toothless, didn't they?
Yeah,
really,
I know.
At Anfield.
So, yeah, he's left now and the guy's come in, so I felt for him. But listen, once you're being manager of England, you're always going to get another manager's job. Yeah. Once you're manager of like Arsenal or Man United or teams like that, you're always going to get another manager's job. Yeah. Always.
Well, you said before that you thought Harry Kane should have gone to Real Madrid instead of Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Do you think Real Madrid might try and buy him off Bayern Munich next summer now? Because he's been there.
They could do it. It all depends what his missus wants. Yeah. God, I think his missus talks in that relationship. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't turn down Real Madrid for Bayern Munich. Yeah. You know, but nothing against them because it's a quality team. Yeah. You know, unbelievable.
Brilliant team. What about your ex-team Tottenham then at the moment? They've got...
Oh, I thought you were going to say ex there.
We won't go down that route there. But no, one of your former teams, Tottenham, they're very inconsistent, aren't they? They'll beat Man City 4-0 one week, then they'll lose to Ipswich the next week.
Yeah,
what's going on with them? They're just unpredictable.
I mean, that's unbelievable. They sometimes just rely on a song, you know?
Yeah, well, that's the question.
And now he's captain.
Do you think they should look to cash in on him, sell him?
I think unless he wants to leave, if he's had enough, if he wants to win something, or he's settled at Tottenham, you know, quality player, by the way.
He's been there 10 years now, I think.
Has it been 10 years? He gives his testimonial and he might go as well, you know, but like I said, I went to Tottenham's training ground. That's amazing. I've never seen a training ground like it. And the stadium is just unbelievable as well. So.
Well, they are a bit of a weird team because their goalkeeper, Vicario, played an hour with a broken leg the other day.
Yeah, I know. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Ruud van Nistelrooy, some people thought he was going to get the job, but now he's got the Leicester job. He did all right as interim manager of United. Do you think he can keep Leicester in the Premier League, Ruud?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I kept some pictures of him. I thought, what's he doing? He must be like making just a appearance at Man United, and obviously I never told. I thought, and then nothing is said about him. And then a couple of days later, I was on about it again. So, you know, that's a decent start for him, I suppose. You know, him will come back as manager. That's good. Yeah, because he seems a nice guy. Him. He's a nice guy. Yeah, he seems a really nice guy.
Do you remember playing much at Old Trafford? It probably in those days it was like a kind of brand new stadium, but now it seems to be falling apart, doesn't it? It's
I know.
The hole in the roof. Apparently they found some dead rats under the seats.
Yeah, Man U.
Man U.
That's weird. That he wouldn't be happy for that because he wanted everything spotless. You know. Yeah. You know, he always had all the players when he arrived at Man United that or even at the training ground, the players had to say hello to the staff and how are you and ask them, you know, you had them all like that. So you had them all like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Man United,
it's probably the owners,
they're going to have to now.
Cross-cutting, I reckon, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got to, because look, if you've got Man City not far from you in their stadium, in their training ground, wow.
Yeah.
So Man United, we've got to start, upping the game a little bit on that department as well. Like,
the noisy neighbours. That's
yeah,
the
I know.
You don't want to be looking at across the road at their stadium.
I know.
And do you think about the referees in general in the Premier League? Do you think it'd be better if we had foreign referees?
I don't even know why we've got referees.
Yeah.
With that VAR.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable. You imagine, you've got 2 linesmen, you've got a referee, you've got a 4th man there, and you've got 1 on the touchline. That's 5 officials.
5, yeah.
And they have to go to the VAR. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and it takes ages
Our
as
football's going to be, you know what? One of the reasons I really hate VAR is like you can beat 5 players, score a worldie, and then someone's got his toenail offside. Or like, if you've been playing half an hour, and you're warm, and all of a sudden VAR. So now and if it's a cold day as well, but you've got warmed up and that, and then it's a cold day, and then it's fucking VAR takes 5 to 10 minutes.
Suddenly your hamstrings.
Yeah, all of a sudden I've seen players, as soon as they start the game again now, they've went, and I've seen about 4 or 5, the hamstrings have went, or the calves went.
True. And it affects the whole momentum of the game.
Yeah, and everyone's like, no, it's ridiculous. And then all it's going to do is either cause a cheer or a boo, you know, and then that can cause violence in the fans.
True, yeah.
It
can be.
You know, everyone's, VAR, and then obviously he goes against them. These fans have a go, and next one, no, they're fighting.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon
get rid of it.
Our football's going to end up like American football, stopped every few minutes.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Stop.
You know, why referees? That's what I look at, you know.
Should we talk about Newcastle for a bit? Newcastle, I should say.
Yeah, I just did a video there. It was nice. Yeah, like the one about Eddie Howe being England manager's job. But, you know, I come from Newcastle, and it's unbelievable. The fans, you know, they work every day just to buy a ticket on a Saturday. Yeah, you know, there's probably about 50,000 on the waiting list for a season ticket. And, you know, when you score a goal at Newcastle, you think you scored a goal in a cup final, man. It's incredible. And you know, the nice people up in Newcastle. So Eddie, I bet his wife would be loving it up there as well. And, you know, another one, just give him a few bits, some money, because the money he's had and the players he's had to use, he's done really well, you know. Well, Newcastle can perform really well.
It's a shame they're not in Europe this season, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. The fans will be gutted.
Yeah, they want to get back in there next season, won't they?
Yeah, definitely.
If they don't, will Eddie be in a bit of trouble?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when Graham Souness was manager, I'm in my apartment in Jesmond, and I think it was Thursday or Friday night it was, or something like that. And the phone got us, Graham Souness. He went, Gazza, where are you? I said, just up the road there from your restaurant where you are. And he was with his wife and that. He said, you wouldn't mind coming to see us, I need to work with you. Yeah. So I felt sorry for him, so I get ready. I go to the restaurant and I see him sitting there, and I sat next to him. I said, what do you want? He went, help us. I said, what? He went, how do I win these fans over? I said, I'll tell you if I can win them. Win every game, 5-0, and you've got a fucking chance. He went, that ain't going to happen, is it? I went, not really. No. So he went, oh my God. I went, right, see you later, good luck tomorrow.
Do you think they didn't like him because he was a Scouser? Or, he's Scottish, wasn't he? Not
Scottish.
Scottish.
I think it was because he dropped Alan Shearer. You don't do that.
Yeah, Ruud Gullit did that as well, didn't he?
Yeah, you don't do that to a legend like that. Ruud Gullit dropped him as well. Yeah. So that would have hurt Shearer.
Yeah, bad.
But the best thing was Bobby Robson, you know, because Shearer's, I know he gives us a bollocking for what I said last week. But quality player, you know, and you don't do that to players is his status, you know. The guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, absolute legend of the club.
But yeah, Eddie Howe, you know, it's like I was surprised when Steven Gerrard left Glasgow Rangers for Aston Villa. That was like unbelievable. Look where he is now, so good on him.
He's down.
But Eddie Howe, you know, you didn't want to be in a position where, because the fans like him, you know. He's a nice guy, Eddie, as well. Yeah. And he's done well with that team he's got, you know, and he was only a young manager when he went there anyway. Yeah. So, you know, it's a case of like, give him money to spend, because I'm sure he knows what he's going to spend it on, to different areas around the pitch where he needs to back up or, you know, or improve.
Yeah, well, they got Callum Wilson back from injury now, which is a boost. But then I think Arsenal are trying to buy Alexander Isak.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think they're after him. So
you know what I mean? That's why teams like Newcastle have got to stay well and get qualified Champions League or qualified for Europe, because these players, I mean, he's a perfect example. The right back for Man City, Walker.
Kyle Walker.
When he left Tottenham, You know, he said, I'm leaving Tottenham because I want to win things. And he went to Man City and just fucking
won the treble, won everything, didn't he? Yeah.
He, honestly, I swear, on his day off, I'm sure he catches fucking pigeons.
Yeah, he's
on his day off. He's quick as anything.
Yeah,
if I was that quick, I would have been better player.
They're saying he's starting to lose his pace a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. He's been caught out a couple of times,
Yeah.
but, you know, bless him, he's 38 or something like that.
So do you think Thomas Tuchel, the New England manager, obviously a German in charge of England, this is a bit controversial, isn't it? But maybe it's for the best. It's only a one.
I don't know. I mean, I cannot say Germany want an English manager. I cannot say Spain want an English manager.
Yeah.
I cannot say Portugal want an English manager. Imagine Italy with an English manager. Not in a million years. Not one of them countries would take an English manager.
We've got Jamaica. But they've got Steve McLaren. But
yeah. Is he there?
He manages Jamaica.
I wonder where he was.
He's
God, I thought he was deceased.
Chilling.
God, is that where he is? But yeah, I mean, all right, you've got to give everyone a chance, but you know, if I played when I was England, I wanted to play for an English manager. I wouldn't like to play for a foreign manager, no way.
No.
You know, you wanted to play with your own blood.
That's right.
You know, and I was fortunate at Bobby Robson, Terry Venables.
Yeah,
you know, so I was fortunate that way.
You had some great managers.
Yeah.
Just went a bit wrong further on down the line when.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Glenn came in, but we weren't talking about
Glenn.
No,
me and Glenn fell out because when Gazza found God, and I went, that must have been a great pass. And the woman had to go and see that spiritualist from Eileen Drury. Well, I only went because I thought he said brewery.
And there's Ray Parlour sitting there asking for a shot.
Yeah, brilliant. It was weird.
Classic.
Because it was so funny to see now, because he turned around and says, look, when you leave here, you don't want to be drinking or smoking because it brings in the demons again.
Okay.
So when she finished with you, she lit up a cigarette and popped open a bottle of beer for herself. I went, wow.
What? Double
incredible.
There.
Yeah, I know. So,
but
you know.
I was going to say, sorry, Wayne Rooney. Have you ever heard from him recently? Because his
wife's
on...
No, he still owes us 40 quid though.
His wife's on I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm watching that. She's not holding back, is she?
No, it's good.
Not taking any shit. I'm proud of her. He must be proud.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't see her when eventually the show's over because he's obviously manager now at Portsmouth, which is good luck to him.
Plymouth, isn't it?
Plymouth, I mean, sorry, good luck to him. He had a great start and then he got battered the next game.
They're struggling a bit
this
now.
manager's job.
They're down in 20th
I
at
know.
the moment.
But she's doing fantastic, you know.
Yeah, maybe she should take over.
Yeah, I know, I'd take the England manager's job. But she fucking went straight into it. She's nailed a couple of people. I've been watching it, to be fair. I normally don't watch it until the last stage. It's like till about 3 people are left. But I've been watching from the start. It's been unbelievable.
It's good, isn't it? You've got Barry McGuigan on there as well.
Yeah, Barry, good friends with Barry.
Yeah.
That's what he does for a living now. You know, he's a singer. Yeah, he goes around singing.
Does he?
It's like Steve Davis, he's a DJ. They singer player in Spain.
Okay.
Barry McGuigan, I've watched when he's seen him. He goes on stage.
That's so funny. I did not realise that. I've got a question here. You played against some of the world's best. Were there any superstar players back then that you thought were overhyped, didn't deserve as much hype as they got?
Colin Palmer. Sorry, Colin.
What was the classic quote? He covers every blade of grass on the pitch, but only because his first touch is so bad.
Yeah, that's because his first touch is so bad. Colin was so funny with me. He says, Gazza, you play at Lazio and we're playing for England. He went, I've got a problem. I said, what's the problem? Because we're playing for England. He says, well, tonight, Gazza, I'm going to fucking work so hard for you and I'll get the ball and I'll give it to you and turn on. I'll keep you every time you lose, I'll get that ball. Yeah. And he went on for about half an hour. I said, what's the problem? He went, well, I've got Roma coming, Juventus coming, and Sampdoria coming to Wembley tonight to watch us play, so I've got to do well. So turn it on and I'll keep winning the ball. Okay. He wasn't even on the fucking bench. He was in the stands. He didn't get picked. He was devastated. I couldn't even play for laughing, just to keep seeing him in the stand.
Devastating.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, some of them players can be overrated, but I have played with some quality players, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, there were only 2 hours disappointed because I signed for Lazio because I went, who they got? And I went, they got Michael Laudrup and Hadji. And there was another player, 3 world-class players. Yeah. I went, oh, I'm signed for Lazio. When I got there, I went, where are these players? Oh, they've left. So I felt right past and I went, shit, they've left because of me. No. So I had that feelings like they've all left because of me. Because Michael went to Barcelona or something. Yeah. But I got to play with Brian, like, you know.
Yeah, people forget how good those 2 brothers were.
Oh, brilliant. To play with your brother and that must be fantastic, you know.
Yeah. Well, a bit different from Gary Neville and Phil Neville.
Oh, them two,
on the same level,
especially with their dad being called Neville. Neville, yeah. I did find out in an England bus once and hammered them.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. You told a story about how you were turned down by the UK version of I'm a Celebrity, but would you reconsider now that you're watching it?
Well, it's, it's not the editors want you in, but you have to see a psychiatrist.
Okay.
So when I first got asked, obviously I'd just come out of rehab and I wasn't in a good way anyway.
True, yeah.
And the second time was similar the same. The third time I was an agent. The money they offered was good, but the agent it wasn't my agent at the time, but he said, I'll get you on there. He wanted the same money as me, so that was another reason down. And then the last two, the last one's not really got picked. I mean, I did that one when I won it living in the dark thing. That was scary, but the I think, it'd be nice to go in. And honestly, after the first few shows, I think, oh God, I didn't do that because I'm fucking petrified of snake. I suffer from claustrophobic and I hate heights, so I'd probably get voted for everything. It's mayhem this year.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? But they keep voting the same guy to do all the tasks.
Yeah, Dean, he's mad though.
Dean,
but there's hell on about him now because like he had an argument he wouldn't wash the pans. And he wouldn't carry the water. Yeah, and he's pulled out of three, saying, get me out of here without winning any stars.
He's a bit lazy.
But he's keep on getting nailed and nailed and nailed.
You think that's what happened to you then? If
I know.
Like, get Gazza in there.
Yeah, I know, God almighty.
Get the cockroaches on Gazza's head.
Freaking hell. I mean, that one with, what's her name, the javelin thrower? Not Tessa Santa, Fatima Whitbread. Yeah. Phew, when that cockroach got stuck up my nose.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But it showed, there was two, one come out quite away, and she went, I'm sure I've got another one. And she kept on giving that to get it out. And then eventually a guy come with a syringe, water, and then it come out. Oh my God. But that, it showed it like, on TV it looked like it was only a few minutes, but she did an interview and said it was up there for an hour. Oh God, called out straight to hospital, me.
Oh yeah, that's not good at all.
Yeah, so some of them do, but they're straight in doing it, you know. Yeah. The girls squealing, that's funny. Yeah, God almighty.
So you would be on it? You'd be up for it?
I think I would be up for it, yeah. I don't know about the parachute jump, but I'd have to do but they did say to us. Yeah. They did say to us, look, if you didn't want to do the parachute, would you think of another way of the entrance going in?
Because not everyone did the parachute this year, did they? Some just came on a boat, didn't they?
Yeah, someone come on a boat. Yeah. And they reckon if you go through the trees and that, some of the trees are that poisonous, if you touch them, you can die through it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, that's mad, isn't it?
I'd probably still survive that.
Yeah, bulletproof.
But it would be a challenge, I suppose.
It would be.
Everyone wants us on it, but we'll see.
Yeah. Have you seen any of Vinnie Jones doing his wildlife show?
Yeah, I did. I went to his place. What a place he's got. I mean, he's got acres and acres of land. He's got about 4 houses, little houses, which he's all doing up. And, I went to he says, Gazza, come on my show. For 5, Katie went, just 5 minutes of chat. Yeah. Fucking had us at 1 hour, 20 minutes talking and talking. Vinny, God, let me fish. We're supposed to be fishing, he was just talking.
Just chatting away.
We had a laugh with it. He's got a magnificent place and he's he's got food. Yeah, it's a beautiful place he's got because he loves his fishing and hunting and that, and good on him.
He's a good man, isn't he? A good guy. Did you see any of Jake Paul against Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I watched it. Did you? I thought, I'm going to watch this. That's unbelievable. 38. 58.
58, yeah.
And Jake Paul, I mean, Tyson was struggling with his knee, but...
A little bit, but not bad shape,
no, exactly. Incredible. I wouldn't like to get to punch him. I always said to people, when he was in his prime, if someone said to you, there's £1 million, cash, but you've got to last 1 minute with Mike Tyson in the ring. You wouldn't.
He'd just be running, wouldn't you?
He'd just corner you up and that's it.
Savage.
So yeah, Jake Paul, I wish Tyson had knocked him out, to be fair, but yeah, it was a good, went to a draw anyway, but yeah, it was good on Tyson, Yeah. He turned up my 40th, I didn't know, I was in my hometown village. And someone said, Mike Tyson just turned up and it was in 40th, so I had to cancel it. I thought, I can't do that because I know I'll end up back in rehab.
Amazing. Who would you, if you'd ever had a celebrity boxing match, or maybe you still would, who would be your ideal opponent? Gary Lineker?
Lynn's nice, too nice. Really. I didn't really fall out with players, It wasn't worth it. I was too busy to enjoy my football, rows and all that,
I loved you. But if you're like in the ring now, kind of like Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, but
that
Paul
one.
Gascoigne against...
Oh, yeah.
Anyone?
Famous who's really gets on my tits. It was someone else, it was a reporter. Well, it was on TV, it happens. Who did I hear that?
Not Jeff Stelling. Everyone loves Jeff Stelling.
Oh, Jeff, little Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean, who was there? Someone? That's it. He's a nice guy, but what's it called? Family Fortunes. The Italian guy.
Yeah, the new one.
I'd love to get in the
ring. From Strictly Come Dancing or something? That guy.
Yeah, I'd like to take him and Family Fortunes,
We'll look him up, we'll look his name up. So
I'd love to get him in because he fucking winds me up in that truth. Just get to the point.
Yeah, he does.
And he tells jokes and it's not the best because he's a great dancer and a chef or whatever.
Yeah.
But
What about darts at the moment? Luke Littler.
You fan of Luke? Geordie, innit? I like darts. Yeah, I played him once. What's it called? Phil Taylor, and he's one of his where he used to practice. Yeah, and I fucking swear down. He went, "What's this, guy?" He went on his knees, and he hit the bullseye.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I went, wow. Yeah, he's not. He can dip darts. Yeah, so I like the darts. That new kid, the number 1 there, he's lethal. With that Luke is
You've got 2 Lukes,
if he's 17 now, I know, 17 years of age.
17, yeah, crazy.
He's gonna be top sim, like.
Yeah. So you can keep it on the
straight and narrow. I know.
You never know what might tempt him off. But hopefully he can keep it together. What about if you were at the peak of your powers now, footballing wise? What Premier League team do you think you'd most suit to play, or would you most?
Man City, the way they play football.
Yeah, you'd fit in there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but it didn't matter what team I played for. I always performed.
Yeah.
I wasn't
in terms
really
of managers, you think Pep, you'd want to be
Pep Guardiola? Yeah, I like to be. He's calm and that. I like him. I remember him, Jose Mourinho. When I met him, he said, "God, Gazza," he says, "I would love to be your manager." Peter Reid said the same, but he'd be a nice man to play for,
Yeah, really good guy.
That's why I felt a bit sorry for Gareth at the end because I didn't feel that they were playing for him.
Well, that's it,
when I played football, I always played for the manager and the fans,
Some of the players have kind of come out and said that. Jude Bellingham said something about it's nice to enjoy my football again. Under Lee Carsley.
That's what it is.
And he said he kind of felt like he was made a scapegoat during the Euros, Jude Bellingham.
Exactly. He did get a bit of abuse, but if you hold the pressure, look, the pressure I had fucking come back in the World Cup '99, I still performed.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I just try and take it out of the waters of duck back, for me, because I got followed so much. It was like them 90 minutes on that pitch was my fucking breathing space. So I made sure I enjoyed every fucking minute on that pitch.
Do you think it was worse back in those days in terms of the press?
Oh, yeah, probably,
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because now you've got more now, you've got the wags. Yes. Some of the wags are more famous than the players, which is a bit shameful. But
what about, have you met Jude Bellingham? Because he replied to your tweet, I think, on Twitter. He said, big up Gazza, but I don't know if you've ever met him in real life.
I'd seen him at Wembley in the dressing room, I think it was.
Nice guy?
But I went, he seemed a nice guy, but I went out saying he said, watch this player, Jude Bellingham, but unfortunately, we got to put him sub, I was going to see 5 minutes, but he scored, in fact. Yeah, quality player. I seen him when he was at Real Madrid. So there's definitely fucking something to go with the manager because he didn't perform for England, and I thought, well, he didn't seem that good. Then I watched him again for Real Madrid, and he was outstanding. I thought, wow, brilliant. This kid's good.
Must be the system then to get the best out of him.
Well, whether he's happiest, he don't want to be playing somewhere that you're not happy with. And if he wasn't happy with England, then obviously you're not going to perform.
I don't know if you saw Ed Sheeran on Soccer Saturday, because they were interviewing the Man United manager on the pitch with Gary Neville, and then Ed Sheeran come walking in. And it's like, Ed Sheeran's here. But the manager looked a bit pissed off.
Oh, honestly, did he?
That's after his first match in charge.
Yeah, I remember I did the very first soccer aid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm in the dressing room, we got Robbie Williams and this, and I knew everyone. And there's a ginger guy next to us. And I didn't realise he'd been number 1 in the fucking charts for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was going along and I went, what's your name? He went, Ed. I went, what do you do for a living? All the lads started laughing. I said, well, who's fucking laughing at? I went and said Sheeran. I went, who are you, mate? I went, number 1 shorts. I went, oh shit, sorry, mate.
Did he start singing his song?
Yeah, I said, sing this song. I was like, ain't no sunshine. And he sang it. And then Robbie sang it as well. So I went, wow. And then I had them all, Rod Stewart, all singing it.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was so embarrassed. I went, oh, sorry about that, mate. Didn't really listen to the charts.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That was embarrassing. But what a fucking singer, though.
Yeah, great singer. Well, I don't know, we've gone through a lot there. We've covered a lot of ground, haven't we?
Paul, yeah.
I don't know what else. Anything else you want to
Nah, I'm all right, Paul.
We'll wrap it up there. All right, lovely stuff.
Different class, mate.
Legend, thank you
once
again.
Looks like shot work.